What's up, guys? I did an unboxing video and my camera decided to turn itself off during the first section of the video when I was actually doing the unboxing. I didn't realize that it lost everything until I went to go edit. However, the only thing that actually got lost is the unboxing itself. All the demonstration of the product, it's still there, so I decided just to skip the unboxing part and show you what I unboxed. So this is it. It is the Frankford Arsenal case trim and prep center. And you can see I've already got everything installed currently right now, but in the second half I'll show you how I actually did all that. I don't think I showed this, but all of these different attachments, they just screw in there. There's nothing difficult about it at all. See, they're all threaded. But anyway, that's all that it is. And now, for the part that didn't get deleted, let me show you everything else. Okay, I got it out of the box. The little stand slash handle slash whatever was upside down for whatever reason, so I had to take it off and put it back on there. But in all honesty, it probably wasn't upside down. I probably could have removed this and got it swiveled, but anyway, using a cell phone for this right here, this is where the actual case trimming will take place. And then you got 3 other spots where you could put a primer cleaner, primer uniformer, deburr and chamfer, whatever it is that you're wanting to do at the moment. But there's also, up here on top, trap door. Let's get into that. Alright, so inside here, it's hard to do one-handed. You got all of your different bushings and collets and what have you, and once again, one-handed, I'm making a mess here. Let me put these back on there so I don't lose anything. You got your different tools here. Looks like a deburr and chamfer set, and it's a primer pocket cleaner. And I'm not really sure what that is. We'll get into that later. And all your different collets and whatnot. And there's a little deal there to tell you what you need. Okay, so I kind of got it set up. I removed that stand so I can get the camcorder looking at it a little bit better. There's a lot of instructions in that book, and honestly right now I don't have the time to go through all of them, but the purpose of this video is more of a show and tell anyway. But on the side of this, you can see it does have a dial. That's for setting your depth and all that. And I do already have some things installed. I got my primer and I got my primer pocket cleaner and my chamfer and deburr. I'm going to go ahead and pop this off so I can show you what I did. For the time being, I just grabbed a 30-06 case that I had laying around. And I don't have anything set. I'll have to figure all that out later. But I wanted to show the trimming and all that. And I don't reload 30-06, so I really don't care if I screw it up. The main thing is just to show how it trims. But anyway, you got these little neck washer doohickeys, and the way these work, you put them over your case, and you want it to where it's resting just on that shoulder. You don't want it sloppy. It's inside here, I don't know if you can really tell, but down in there it is kind of beveled. So that beveled end would go in like so. And this thing here actually would go over the top. one-handed again. Give me a moment. Okay, so it's going to look something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and insert all of that and screw this back on. You'll see that collet start to, that's what's going to tighten around your case. So that's pretty good snug fit. But anyway, like I said, this is not going to be trimmed the correct length. I don't have it set up, but I just want to see how it works, and I figured y'all might want to as well. And also, I don't have this decapped or deprimed, whatever you want to call it, because I don't have a set of dies for these. Again, I don't own a 30-aught and I don't reload them. So we'll just have to skip that step. But I tell you what, I got this right here. I'll show it on there. Why not? Anyway, let me get the camcorder going again, and let's try this thing out. Alright, it's plugged up. Let's fire it up. You'll note that this doesn't spin. This locks down, but the blade inside does spin. Definitely trimmed it. I'm going to stick it in a little more because, once again, I don't care if I mess it up. I'm actually going to trim it until it quits trimming. Right there, it bottomed out. You can see it took a good bit off of there. Now to chamfer and deburr. Nice and smooth. Now, because I don't have the primer removed, I'm just going to use this 357. Squeaky clean. Alright, so there you have it. Once again, none of this was properly set up. I just wanted to do a quick demonstration for my own self and you. But what's cool, you know, that little what I call the neck washer, that's not the correct name for it. Yeah, I'm trying to dig one out now. The proper one is still installed, so this one is way too big, but you know, just to illustrate a point. The whole purpose of that is to not lose it. The whole purpose of that is so once that neck, or that shoulder rather, hits it, it can't go no further. Therefore you don't over trim, which I'm positive I over trimmed this one, but again, I don't care. But anyway, once I get this thing completely figured out, I think it's going to be awesome. And that took, you know, less than a minute. Really impressed. Again, this is the Frankford Arsenal Case Trim and Prep Center. I really like it. This one on Amazon was about $151. And I just so happen to have a gift card for $150, so including tax, I paid 15 bucks for this. All of you probably won't be quite as lucky, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. My main thing, I got to figure out how to trim down these 357s so I can make my little, what we're going to call a 357 buck. My buddy Joe Parabellum Fishing gave it that name, and I like it. I'm Buck. Why not? Anyway, not much to this video, but I hope it maybe if you're kind of looking at it, and curious, maybe that leans you one direction or another. Again, all the information you need for getting everything set up is in the instructions. I'm just impatient and I don't have time to read them right now, but I wanted to play, so that's what I did. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope it was of some kind of use to you, and we'll see you next time on the next video.